Thank you, Madam President. In its concluding observations on the combined 5th and 6th reports on Italy, the UN Committee on the Rights of the Child, CRC, raised concerns about child abuse connected with the Roman Catholic Church. The UPR third cycle report does not go far enough in urging Italy to take on board CRC recommendations that provide adequate protection and recourse for abuse victims. According to the New York Times, quote, experts consider Italy's response to church sex abuse to be one of the worst among Western nations, end quote. Over the past 2 decades, of only 300 Catholic priests who have been accused, just 140 have been investigated, and very few of those convicted have been to prison. The Italian Bishops' Conference guidelines on reporting of abuse only commits to a, quote, moral obligation, end quote, to report, and set out weak and conviction-less aspirations that are undermined by opt-outs. We urge that the CRC recommendations be broadened and then recommended in the UPR third cycle report. In particular, we recommend that mandatory reporting of abuse should include a criminal offence for people in institutions who know of or suspect child abuse on reasonable grounds and who fail to report the abuse to external agencies. The destruction of records of abuse should similarly be prohibited. We also recommend that, as Australian law now prescribes, there must be no exemption for the confessional. We further recommend that civil law and procedures be revised to provide much more substantial damages and reparations to victims to which they are entitled under the Convention. This would aid them and serve as a much-needed incentive to the Church to curtail abuse. We would be delighted to provide our full set of broadened CRC recommendations. Abusers in the Church cannot be allowed to continue committing crimes with impunity, which constitutes a further betrayal of victims. Thank you.
Thank you very much.